Did you know that there are snakes so venomous that a single strike can be fatal? From the black mamba, the deadliest, to the beaked sea snake, with venom capable of causing instant death, these impressive creatures are masters of camouflage and speed. Ready to face the danger? Here are the 15 most deadly snakes on the planet. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now, let's get started. Number 15. Black Mamba. In the vast African continent, between the scorching savannas and dense forests, lives a creature shrouded in mystery, respect, and above all, fear, the dreaded black mamba. Don't be fooled by the name. Its color isn't necessarily black, but rather a grayish or olive tone, with the inside of its mouth revealing a deep black, which earned it the name. This reptile, considered one of the most dangerous on the planet, can reach an impressive 4.5 meters in length, making it the longest venomous snake in Africa. But size isn't its only advantage. It's incredibly agile, able to glide across terrain at speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour, 12.4 miles per hour, making it a true precision machine in its attacks. The black mamba is a symbol of lethality not only due to its speed, but also because of its highly potent neurotoxic venom, capable of causing respiratory collapse in minutes. A single bite can contain enough venom to kill up to 10 adult men if antivenom isn't administered in time. Unlike many snakes that prefer to flee, this one can become extremely aggressive when cornered. Despite its fearsome reputation, the black mamba usually avoids human confrontation. Most attacks happen out of self-defense or surprise. That's why it's important to respect its territory and understand that it plays an essential role in maintaining the ecological balance of its habitat. Mysterious, fast, and lethal, the black mamba is more than just a snake. It's the ultimate example of nature's silent power, constantly reminding us of the wild world's strength and complexity. Number 15. Black Mamba. In the vast African continent, between the scorching savannas and dense forests, lives a creature shrouded in mystery, respect, and above all, fear, the dreaded black mamba. Don't be fooled by the name. Its color isn't necessarily black, but rather a grayish or olive tone, with the inside of its mouth revealing a deep black, which earned it the name. This reptile, considered one of the most dangerous on the planet, can reach an impressive 4.5 meters in length, making it the longest venomous snake in Africa. But size isn't its only advantage. It's incredibly agile, able to glide across terrain at speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour, 12.4 miles per hour, making it a true precision machine in its attacks. The black mamba is a symbol of lethality, not only due to its speed, but also because of its highly potent neurotoxic venom, capable of causing respiratory collapse in minutes. A single bite can contain enough venom to kill up to 10 adult men if antivenom isn't administered in time. Unlike many snakes that prefer to flee, this one can become extremely aggressive when cornered. Despite its fearsome reputation, the black mamba usually avoids human confrontation. Most attacks happen out of self-defense or surprise. That's why it's important to respect its territory and understand that it plays an essential role in maintaining the ecological balance of its habitat. Mysterious, fast, and lethal, the black mamba is more than just a snake. It's the ultimate example of nature's silent power, constantly reminding us of the wild world's strength and complexity. Number 14. King Cobra. The mighty king cobra, scientifically known as Ophiophagus hanna, is widely considered one of the most feared and revered snakes on the planet. Holding the title of the world's longest venomous snake, this majestic creature can grow up to an impressive 5.5 meters, 18 feet, in length, easily surpassing many other species in size. Unlike most venomous snakes that primarily feed on rodents and small animals, the king cobra has a unique diet. It feeds almost exclusively on other snakes, including venomous ones like cobras and vipers. This cannibalistic habit justifies its scientific name, as Ophiophagus literally means snake eater. Naturally found in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, the king cobra is commonly seen in countries like India, China, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand. It prefers dense, humid environments with abundant vegetation, where it can camouflage and ambush its prey effectively. While its venom isn't the most toxic among snakes, it is extremely dangerous due to the sheer quantity injected in a single bite. A dose can be enough to kill an adult elephant or up to 20 humans by causing respiratory paralysis within minutes. Its venom primarily affects the nervous system, leading to muscle failure and cardiac arrest. Despite its deadly reputation, the king cobra is generally shy and avoids direct confrontation with humans, preferring to flee rather than attack. However, when threatened or cornered, it assumes an impressive defensive posture. It raises up to a third of its body off the ground, flares its hood, and emits a low, threatening hiss. A rare and curious trait in the world of snakes is the king cobra's parental behavior. Unlike most reptiles, the female builds an elaborate nest with leaves and dry twigs, where she lays her eggs and guards them until they hatch. This maternal dedication is considered one of the most complex behaviors observed in snakes. Feared, powerful, and fascinating, the king cobra is much more than just a venomous threat. It's a true symbol of dominance, strategy, and ecological balance in Asia's forests, playing a vital role in controlling snake populations and preserving the ecosystem's natural equilibrium. Number 13. Eastern Brown Snake. Have you ever heard of the brown snake? This seemingly ordinary reptile with a plain appearance and discreet coloration is actually one of the most lethal animals on the planet. Native to Australia and parts of Papua New Guinea, the brown snake, scientifically named Pseudonaja textilis, ranks among the world's most dangerous snakes due to the potency and speed of its toxin. Despite its slender body and generally brown or grayish color, this animal should never be underestimated. It's incredibly fast, both in movement and when striking if it feels threatened. Its venom is both neurotoxic and anticoagulant, capable of causing paralysis, respiratory failure, and internal bleeding within minutes. A bite that may initially seem mild can quickly escalate into a life-threatening medical emergency. It's important to note that the brown snake usually doesn't attack humans without reason. Most often it strikes only when it feels cornered or endangered. However, its presence near inhabited areas significantly increases the risk of unwanted encounters. As an excellent climber and fast mover on the ground, it often invades barns, garages, and even homes in search of small rodents, its main food source. Curiously, despite the danger it poses, the brown snake plays a crucial ecological role. It helps control populations of rats and other small mammals that could otherwise become pests. So, although it is a feared creature, it is also essential for the balance of its ecosystem. Therefore, if you're in Australia or a region where this species lives, it's crucial to stay alert and take precautions. Avoid confrontations, keep your surroundings clean and free of rodent hiding spots, and if you see a snake, call professional help immediately. The brown snake is not just one of the most venomous animals on Earth. It is also a powerful reminder that nature, with all its beauty, holds forces that deserve absolute respect. Number 12. Beaked Snake. In the vast and fascinating world of South American herpetofauna, few creatures spark as much curiosity as the enigmatic beaked snake. Scientifically known as Lystrophis d'Orbigny, this unique serpent, with its exotic appearance and remarkable behavior, is native to the subtropical regions of South America, including Brazil, Bolivia, Paraguay, and northern Argentina. Visually striking, the beaked snake has a slightly upturned and pointed snout, vaguely resembling a bird's beak, a feature that inspired its popular name. Its body is compact, covered in smooth scales, usually adorned with earthy-toned patterns that help it blend seamlessly into its natural environment. This camouflage is crucial, as the reptile spends most of its time among dry leaves and sandy soil, stealthily hunting its prey. Despite its intimidating look, it is a non-venomous species. Its defense strategy, however, is cleverly theatrical. When threatened, the beaked snake thrashes violently, displays its brightly colored belly, and in some cases even plays dead, a behavior known as thanatosis, common among certain reptiles. With crepuscular and nocturnal habits, this snake primarily feeds on small amphibians like frogs and toads, as well as insects and other invertebrates. Its ecological role is essential, helping control pest populations and contributing to the balance of the ecosystems it inhabits. Unfortunately, due to environmental degradation and unchecked urban expansion, many individuals of this species are losing their natural habitats. Moreover, because of its unusual appearance, the beaked snake is often illegally captured for the exotic pet trade, a criminal activity that threatens its survival. Therefore, it is crucial to raise awareness about the importance of preserving these animals, dispelling unfounded fears and valuing their role in nature. The beaked snake may not be the most famous among serpents, but it is certainly one of the most peculiar and fascinating representatives of South American wildlife. Number 11. Blacktipped Viper. In the heart of Southeast Asia's tropical forests lives a creature as enigmatic as it is deadly, the black-tipped viper, scientifically known as Trimeresurus venustus. This reptile belongs to the feared pit viper family, widely recognized for its vibrant coloration and stealthy behavior, traits that make it a true silent predator of nature. Measuring generally no more than 80 centimeters in length, this snake impresses with its almost hypnotic beauty. Its body displays a bright green hue that blends harmoniously with the surrounding foliage, while the black tips, especially noticeable on its tail and parts of the head, serve as distinctive features of its species. Despite its relatively small size, the black-tipped viper has highly developed fangs capable of injecting a potent toxin that immobilizes its prey within seconds. This venom is made up of hemotoxins that affect the blood and tissues, causing intense pain, necrosis, and, if left untreated, even death. However, it's important to note that it rarely attacks humans unless it feels threatened. During the day, the viper remains camouflaged among branches and leaves, becoming virtually invisible. But at dusk, it comes alive. It is a skillful nocturnal predator that feeds mainly on small mammals, birds, and amphibians. Its strategy is simple, yet extremely effective. Remain still until the prey is close enough to strike with pinpoint precision. Although a fascinating animal, the black-tipped viper also serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance between beauty and danger in nature. Its habitat is increasingly threatened by environmental destruction, raising an urgent call for the conservation of tropical forests, not only to protect this magnificent serpent but the entire ecosystem that depends on it. Number 10. Hairy snake. Have you ever heard of the mysterious hairy snake? Despite the peculiar and even comical name, this creature is not exactly what it seems. Contrary to popular belief, it's not a snake covered in fur, but rather a curious natural phenomenon that occurs in certain tropical regions and sparks interest and sometimes fear among those who encounter it. The so-called hairy snake is actually a rare amphibian from the group known as caecilians, also referred to as sirenians in some regions. These animals have long, cylindrical bodies similar to snakes, but with moist, smooth skin and thin structures that resemble filaments or even hair, creating the illusion of a furry snake. They live mostly buried in moist, organic-rich soil, which contributes to their unusual appearance. When encountered by locals, often after heavy rains or during digging, they tend to cause shock and confusion, especially since they are little known to the general public. Videos and photos of these creatures often go viral on social media, with sensationalist titles like "Hairy Snake Found in the Jungle," fueling bizarre myths and theories, from genetic mutations to alien species or failed lab experiments. But the truth is much simpler and far more fascinating. These animals are living examples of the incredible biodiversity on our planet, especially in tropical ecosystems like the Amazon. Furthermore, their underground lifestyle makes them vital for soil health, helping with aeration and insect control. Despite their strange appearance, the hairy snake poses no threat to humans. It is not venomous and prefers to flee rather than attack. Its look only reinforces how astonishing nature can be, and how often our ignorance turns harmless creatures into legendary monsters. So, next time you hear about the famous hairy snake, remember, nature always has an explanation, and it rarely involves radioactive mutations. Number 9. Coral snake. Would you be able to tell the difference between a real coral snake and a false one just by looking at their colors? The coral snake is undoubtedly one of the most intriguing and iconic serpents of Brazilian wildlife. Its body displays a hypnotic pattern of red, black, and yellow rings, seemingly hand-painted by nature itself. However, behind this vibrant beauty lies one of the most venomous snakes in the Americas. Interestingly, not every snake with these colors is dangerous. Nature, in its ingenuity, created a phenomenon known as Batesian mimicry. This means that some harmless species, like the false coral snake, mimic the coloration of the real coral snake as a defense mechanism against predators. It's a kind of biological disguise, a visual warning of "stay away" that doesn't always reflect reality. But how can one tell them apart? The true coral snake has red bands that touch the yellow ones directly, while in the false coral snake, the red usually never touches the yellow. There's always a black band separating them. However, this rule can fail in some species, which is why it's never recommended to handle or approach a snake based on appearance alone. Beyond its striking looks, the coral snake is feared for its neurotoxic venom, capable of causing muscle paralysis and even respiratory failure if not treated quickly. Fortunately, it is a shy and reclusive species that prefers to avoid human contact whenever possible. Bites are rare and usually happen only when the animal feels cornered or threatened. It's important to remember that despite its danger, the coral snake plays a crucial role in the ecological balance. It controls populations of small vertebrates, helping maintain the food chain in the ecosystems it inhabits. In the end, the coral snake is further proof that in nature, beauty and danger often walk side by side. Respecting it from a distance and understanding its value is the best way to live in harmony with this fascinating animal. Number 8. Death adder. The death adder, Acanthopus antarcticus, is a snake that embodies one of the animal kingdom's top predators. Its very name evokes a sense of deadly respect, and for good reason. With a unique combination of deadly venom and exceptional hunting abilities, this snake has earned its reputation as one of the world's most lethal species. Native to Australia, the death adder belongs to the Elapidae family, which includes snakes like the taipan and the black mamba. Despite its relatively compact size, its power is far from limited by appearance. Adults typically reach between 60 to 80 centimeters in length, with a coloration that ranges from gray to brown, allowing it to blend perfectly into the dry ground and vegetation of its habitat. What truly sets the death adder apart is its highly neurotoxic venom. Produced by specialized glands, this venom acts swiftly on the victim's nervous system, affecting motor and respiratory functions. Within minutes, a bite can cause total paralysis, rendering the prey unable to move or breathe. The venom directly interferes with nerve impulses in the central nervous system, often resulting in respiratory failure. As lethal as its venom is, the death adder's behavior is perhaps even more terrifying. It is not aggressive by nature. In fact, it prefers to avoid humans. It uses its exceptional camouflage and silent nature to stay hidden from threats. Its attack is quick, stealthy, and accurate, striking when threatened, making it even more dangerous, as many people don't see it until it's too late. In its natural habitat, dry and semi-arid regions of Australia, the death adder preys on small mammals, reptiles, and birds. It patiently lies in wait for unsuspecting victims, then strikes with deadly precision. Often the prey has no chance to react before succumbing to the venom. Despite its fearsome reputation, the death adder doesn't seek confrontation. Its hunting strategy relies on patience and accuracy, which makes it one of the deadliest snakes on the planet. Frequently, it remains camouflaged on arid soil, waiting for prey to come close enough to strike. A death adder's bite is so swift that many victims don't realize they've been attacked until symptoms begin. Early signs include muscle paralysis and difficulty breathing. Without immediate medical attention, death is nearly certain due to organ failure. The good news is that antivenoms have proven effective in areas where the species is common, significantly increasing survival chances, but rapid treatment is essential. The behavior of this snake is both mysterious and fascinating to biologists and wildlife experts. Its hunting and defense strategies place it among the most complex and captivating creatures on Earth. With its reserved nature and lethal strike, the death adder is a prime example of how nature can produce beings that are both highly adapted and extremely dangerous. In summary, the death adder represents a perfect balance between the aggression of its venom and the patience of its hunting tactics. It reminds us that nature, in its purest and most relentless form, can be both beautiful and extremely deadly. Even in its apparent calm, this snake holds the potential for microscopic scale destruction, earning it a place of danger and respect among the wild's most formidable creatures. Number 7. Beaked Sea Snake. The beaked sea snake is one of the most fascinating and simultaneously deadliest snakes on the planet. Scientifically known as Enhydrina schistosa, this creature, though relatively small compared to other sea snakes, possesses an impressive lethality, ranking among the most venomous snakes in the world. Its unique characteristics and intriguing behavior attract the curiosity of both scientists and marine life enthusiasts. This reptile is found in tropical and subtropical waters of the Indo-Pacific region, particularly along the coasts of India, Thailand, the Philippines, Indonesia, and other Southeast Asian countries. It inhabits shallow marine areas, preferring mangroves and estuaries, where dense vegetation provides shelter for both itself and its prey. In many ways, the beaked sea snake is a marine life specialist, remarkably adapted to aquatic environments. What truly makes it unique, besides its appearance, is its distinctive beak-like snout, which gives the species its common name. The peculiar shape of its head resembles a bird's beak, which helps it blend among corals and underwater structures. It uses this shape effectively for feeding, capturing prey with deadly precision. Its diet consists mainly of fish, especially small fish and crustaceans, which it hunts with impressive agility agility and speed. Despite its generally shy behavior, the beaked sea snake is undoubtedly one of the most dangerous marine snakes. Its venom, which is extremely potent, can cause respiratory paralysis and organ failure if not treated promptly. The venom contains a lethal mix of neurotoxins and cytotoxins that affect the central nervous system and the victim's body cells. In many cases, a bite from this snake can be fatal within hours if antivenom is not administered in time. Despite its danger, the beaked sea snake does not usually attack humans aggressively. Most of the time, it prefers to retreat when sensing human presence, striking only in self-defense or when it feels cornered. This makes it less aggressive compared to other sea snakes, which are quicker and more prone to attacking. Its hunting behavior is particularly fascinating. The snake can swim with incredible speed, using fluid and sinuous movements to approach prey silently. It also has the ability to stay submerged for long periods, hiding in the ocean's depths while waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. In terms of reproduction, beaked sea snakes are viviparous. They give birth to live young, unlike some sea snakes that lay eggs. This reproductive method offers an adaptive advantage in marine environments, where conditions can be unpredictable. The offspring are born well-developed and quickly adapt to aquatic life. Although the beaked sea snake is considered one of the most venomous species in the world, it doesn't pose a significant threat to local populations, since encounters with humans are rare. However, due to its history of fatal attacks, it is a feared and respected figure among those who frequent the region's waters. In a broader context, the beaked sea snake is a remarkable example of evolutionary adaptation. Its ability to live effectively in the marine environment, its camouflage, and its precise hunting skills make it a true marvel of nature. Still, it's important to remember that despite its beauty and exceptional adaptations, this creature demands respect, not only for its imposing appearance, but also for its lethality, something that should never be underestimated when venturing into its waters. Number 6. Leaf Viper. The leaf viper, scientifically known as Atheris hispida, is a fascinating snake that inhabits the tropical and subtropical regions of Central and Western Africa. Its name, which translates quite literally, refers to its extraordinary camouflage ability, allowing it to blend perfectly with the surrounding vegetation. Its appearance is undoubtedly one of the most intriguing among venomous snakes. This viper is medium-sized, with a body that can reach up to 60 centimeters in length, making it one of the most discreet and adaptable snakes to the environments in which it lives. Its coloration varies between dark green, brown, and gray tones with rough textured scales. Combined with its pattern of irregular spots, it resembles dry leaves or moss covering the forest floor. This makes the leaf viper a camouflage specialist, hiding both from predators and its prey. Its natural habitat consists of dense forests, with lush vegetation ranging from the ground level to the treetops. Its camouflage skill is not limited to the forest floor. It can also hide in leaves and branches high above, making it an ambush predator, patiently waiting for prey to come near. Behavior-wise, this snake is shy and rarely seen, as it is nocturnal and becomes active at night when the temperature is cooler and humidity is higher. During the day, it hides among leaves or rock crevices, always seeking a safe and discreet resting place. The leaf viper is a highly efficient predator, feeding mainly on small mammals, birds, and even other reptiles. Its hunting technique is based on ambush. It remains motionless and nearly invisible, waiting for an unsuspecting victim to pass by. When prey approaches, the snake strikes with surprising speed, delivering a venomous bite. While potent, the venom is not as aggressive as that of other venomous snakes, but it is still powerful enough to quickly immobilize prey. Although its venom is lethal to prey, it is not extremely dangerous to humans. However, a bite should never be underestimated. In rare human encounters, the venom can cause intense pain, swelling, and other serious symptoms, requiring immediate medical attention. That said, attacks on humans are extremely rare, as this snake prefers to avoid contact. The leaf viper's reproductive cycle is also interesting. It is ovoviviparous, meaning the eggs develop inside the female's body and the young are born alive, an adaptive strategy that increases offspring survival in a hostile environment. Gestation lasts around 6 months, and the female gives birth to 4 to 6 offspring, which are born ready to hunt and defend themselves. In captivity, the leaf viper can live up to 10 years, although its lifespan is usually shorter in the wild due to predators and environmental factors. Its presence in tropical forests is not only a demonstration of its adaptive ability, but also an important component of the ecological balance. As a predator, the leaf viper helps control populations of rodents and other animals, contributing to biodiversity and the natural cycle of life in its ecosystem. Unfortunately, due to environmental degradation and habitat loss caused by human activities such as deforestation and agricultural expansion, the leaf viper faces serious challenges in the wild. Although it is not officially classified as an endangered species, habitat destruction could lead to a significant population decline. Preserving tropical forests and raising awareness about the importance of protecting such unique species is crucial to ensuring the leaf viper continues to thrive in nature. In summary, the leaf viper is a creature of incredible beauty and adaptability. Its appearance, camouflage, and hunting behavior make it one of the most fascinating reptiles in the natural world. However, like many other species, it faces great challenges due to human impact. It is essential to understand the importance of preserving these animals and their habitats, not only for the survival of species like the leaf viper, but for the balance of all nature. Number 5. Golden-scaled snake. The golden-scaled snake, or Xenodermus javanicus, is one of the most fascinating and mysterious species inhabiting the tropical forests of Southeast Asia. Its name refers to the scales that shine like gold, giving it a unique appearance that captures the attention of any observer. Though its beauty is undeniable, it carries an air of mystery and a behavior that fascinates and intimidates wildlife researchers alike. This snake is known for its shimmering scales, which reflect light with a metallic golden sheen. This is not just a visual curiosity, it's a natural defense mechanism. As it moves through foliage, the snake becomes nearly invisible to both predators and prey. Its irregular scale pattern confuses onlookers, allowing it to move undetected in dense jungle environments. The behavior of the golden-scaled snake further adds to its enigma. Unlike many snakes that rely on aggressive tactics, it is generally shy and prefers to keep its distance from humans and other animals. Its discreet nature makes it difficult to observe, leading to myths and legends about its true nature. Some cultures view it as a symbol of wisdom and power due to its majestic appearance and elusive behavior. Though its venom is potent, it is not considered lethal to humans. The snake primarily uses its venom to hunt small mammals, birds, and reptiles. Its stealth and ambush skills make it an effective predator despite its calm demeanor. When threatened, it may adopt a defensive posture, raising its head and flaring its scales to create an imposing appearance and ward off predators. This species is endemic to specific regions in Asia, where the warm and humid climate supports its survival. Tropical forests and bamboo fields are its preferred habitats, where it can hide among fallen leaves and dense vegetation. It is a carnivorous snake, feeding on animals it can ambush and capture with impressive speed. Despite its intimidating name, the golden-scaled snake rarely poses a real threat to humans unless provoked. Its existence is another example of nature's complex and mysterious beauty, with its camouflage patterns and stealth behavior serving as a reminder of the immense biodiversity in Earth's most remote ecosystems. Like many reptiles, it plays a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. By controlling rodent and small animal populations, it contributes to the health of tropical forests. Continued study of this species also reveals valuable insights into reptilian evolution and natural defense mechanisms, vital for understanding how species adapt and survive. In summary, the golden-scaled snake is one of the most fascinating and rare examples in the animal kingdom. Its stunning appearance, mysterious behavior, and interaction with the natural environment make it one of the most intriguing snakes in Asian wildlife. While its venom doesn't pose an immediate threat to humans, its presence is a reminder of how nature continues to amaze and inspire those who seek to understand its wonders. Number 4. Parrot Snake. The parrot snake, Coroneus fuscus, is one of the most intriguing and mysterious snakes inhabiting the rainforests of South America. Its unusual and curious name references the parrot, an animal known for vibrant colors and irreverent behavior. However, the connection between these two creatures goes beyond the name, symbolizing both appearance and behavioral traits worthy of close attention. These snakes, known for their striking coloration, are found predominantly in the dense forests of the Amazon region, especially in Brazil. They thrive in the humid and biodiverse soils of the tropical forest. With a breathtaking appearance, their skin displays vibrant shades of green, yellow, and even bluish-green, making them among the most visually impressive snakes on the continent. This colorful display is not merely ornamental, it plays a crucial role in their survival, camouflaging them among the dense leaves and foliage shared by both prey and predators. Their behavior adds another layer to their uniqueness. Unlike many snakes that respond aggressively to threats, the parrot snake is typically peaceful and reserved. Its defense strategy does not involve quick strikes dangerous or deadly venom, but an impressive ability to hide, camouflaging itself effectively among plants and branches. This cautious behavior is an evolutionary adaptation that allows it to live in harmony with its surroundings without resorting to aggression. Another aspect that makes the parrot snake unique is its diet. While some snakes feed exclusively on mammals or reptiles, the parrot snake mainly eats small vertebrates and invertebrates such as lizards, frogs, and even small birds. Its ability to silently and efficiently capture prey places it high in the food chain among regional snakes. As a predator, it plays a vital role in controlling populations of other species, ensuring the natural balance of the ecosystem. Despite its stunning beauty and generally peaceful nature, the parrot snake faces many challenges. Habitat destruction due to deforestation and human expansion threatens its survival. The rainforests it calls home are being devastated at an alarming rate, putting this and many other species at risk of extinction. Illegal wildlife trade is another major threat. These snakes are often captured and sold on the black market due to their rare and exotic appearance. Combined, these factors place the parrot snake in a vulnerable position, requiring urgent measures for its protection and conservation. In conclusion, the parrot snake is a true enigma of nature. With its unique blend of beauty, intriguing behavior, and vital ecological role, it is a symbol of how nature, in its diversity, creates beings that are both fascinating and essential for the functioning of our planet. Protecting the parrot snake is therefore a collective responsibility that must be taken seriously and urgently, so that future generations can continue to admire this masterpiece of evolution. Number 3. Earth Snake. The earth snake, a predator of extreme cunning and agility, is one of the most fascinating and simultaneously feared snakes in Brazilian wildlife. Also known as Erythrolamprus aesculapiae, this reptile is a true master of camouflage, capable of infiltrating its environment unnoticed, becoming a true ghost of the vegetation. These snakes have an impressive ability to glide along the ground, moving with surprising speed, which allows them to capture their prey without being detected. With their coloration varying from brown to gray, their scales feature patterns that perfectly mimic the branches and leaves of their surroundings, further enhancing their camouflage. For this reason, they are very difficult to spot, even for those with extensive experience in wildlife. Despite their name, the earth snake does not pose an immediate threat to humans. However, its presence in urban and rural environments can become a real danger. Its bite, though not fatal, is venomous enough to cause serious health issues. Its venom contains a mix of proteins that directly affect the nervous and cardiovascular systems, which can lead to severe complications if not properly treated. While its aggression is generally low, the earth snake may attack when it feels threatened. When this happens, it strikes quickly, with lethal accuracy, injecting its venom in an almost imperceptible motion. Its bite is fast and effective, ensuring the prey has no time to react or escape. Additionally, its ability to hide among vegetation or in holes in the ground makes the attack even more effective, as victims rarely have time to protect themselves. The earth snake is an expert in hunting rodents and small vertebrates, but it can also feed on reptiles and amphibians. With sharp vision and highly developed sensory perception, it tracks its prey with mastery, taking advantage of the slightest movement or sound to locate its victims. Its predatory instinct is impeccable, and it uses its hunting skills to survive and thrive in the most adverse environments. In addition to its hunting prowess, the earth snake also possesses impressive adaptability. It can live in different types of habitats, from dense forests to more open areas and even regions near urban centers. This adaptability is what makes it widely distributed across various regions of Brazil, from the north to the south, found in areas where other snakes would have difficulty surviving. Although the earth snake is a fascinating creature, it is important to remember that, like all wild animals, it plays a crucial role in ecological balance. Its presence in the ecosystem helps control the population of rodents and other animals, which, in turn, contributes to the health of the environments it inhabits. In terms of behavior, the earth snake tends to be solitary and territorial. It prefers to stay away from highly trafficked areas and only approaches humans or other animals when in search of food or when it feels threatened. This reserved nature, combined with its ability to hide, makes it rare to observe in the wild, which adds an air of mystery to the animal. However, it is important to emphasize that, although the earth snake is not aggressive by nature, it should be treated with respect. Human contact with this snake should be avoided, especially in areas where it is more common. In case of a bite, it is essential to seek immediate medical attention, as the venom can cause adverse reactions, such as swelling, pain, and, in more severe cases, organ failure. Therefore, knowledge of local snakes and caution are essential to ensure ensure everyone's safety. In summary, the earth snake is one of the most skilled and adaptable creatures in the animal kingdom. Its combination of camouflage, speed, and reserved behavior makes it one of the most fascinating snakes in Brazilian fauna. At the same time, understanding its behavior and respecting its space are essential to avoid any dangerous interaction. The earth snake, despite its treacherous nature, is a key player in the balance of the ecosystems it inhabits. Number 1. Sea snake. The sea snake, one of the most feared creatures of the ocean, is a predator that lives in the depths, and its hunting and adaptation skills are astounding. With its elongated body and appearance reminiscent of a snake, it is one of the greatest examples of evolution among marine animals. Although its name evokes a sense of danger, it is important to understand the nuances that make this species both fascinating and terrifying. The name sea snake is not given lightly. These marine snakes belong to the Elapidae family, the same as highly venomous land snakes such as the feared coral snake and the black mamba. However, unlike their land relatives, sea snakes inhabit the waters, predominantly along the Indo-Pacific region, with some species found in tropical and subtropical seas. The sea snake adapts perfectly to the aquatic environment, equipped with a variety of features that make it an exceptional predator. Its flattened tail, for example, is one of the elements that sets it apart from other snakes and serves as a kind of rudder, enabling agile and precise swimming. This morphological modification is vital to its survival as it hunts skillfully among coral reefs and coastal areas where fish are abundant. In terms of diet, sea snakes primarily feed on fish and other smaller marine animals, including crustaceans and mollusks. Their hunting technique is skillful and efficient, using potent venom to paralyze their prey quickly. This venom, although lethal to their victims, is usually harmless to humans. However, it is important to remember that sea snake venom can be extremely dangerous if a bite occurs. One of the most fascinating features of this species is its ability to breathe underwater. Although sea snakes are reptiles, which, like all other reptiles, have lungs, they possess adaptations that allow them to remain submerged for long periods. Some species can even perform gas exchanges through their skin, an impressive feat that makes them even better suited for aquatic life. They surface to breathe periodically, but they can remain submerged for long periods without needing to come up for air. Additionally, these snakes have specialized vision to hunt in the aquatic environment, a perceptual field that allows them to identify their prey with precision, even in murky waters. Their skin, in turn, has patterns that provide effective camouflage among the corals and marine algae, helping them get closer to their prey undetected. In terms of reproductive behavior, sea snakes exhibit an oviparous reproductive system, meaning they lay eggs. Reproduction typically occurs in shallow waters, where females deposit their eggs in strategic locations, providing a natural layer of protection. The life cycle of the sea snake, from egg to adulthood, is a fascinating process full of nuances that is still the subject of study by marine biologists. Although their imposing appearance and venom are concerns for humans, sea snakes are mostly reclusive and not very aggressive unless they feel threatened. They often prefer to avoid contact with humans unless provoked, which is why encounters with them, although rare, can potentially be dangerous. The conservation of sea snakes is an important issue, especially since some species are threatened by the destruction of their natural habitats, such as coral reefs. Marine pollution and overfishing are also major challenges to the survival of these enigmatic creatures. Therefore, it is essential to raise awareness about the importance of preserving these marine ecosystems, which are essential not only for sea snakes but also for ocean biodiversity as a whole. In summary, the sea snake is a creature of singular beauty and impressive adaptation to underwater life. Although its presence on the ocean floor causes some fear, it plays a crucial role in maintaining marine ecological balance. By studying these snakes, we can better understand how life in the ocean evolves and how such unique species can thrive in one of the planet's most inhospitable environments. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content appearing right now on your screen, and I will see you in the next video. See you next time. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content appearing right now on your screen, and I will see you in the next video. See you next time.